Okay. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Did a little camera rearranging. So that's going to be fun and interesting. See how that goes. I think I got some better views with that. So that was at least the goal. I spent some time last night and then also spent some time this morning. A little while for sure. Trying to get this stuff ironed out. Let's see. I'm going to this. Has anyone ever tried putting their mouse on the other side of the keyboard? It feels very wrong. Okay. Boom. Come on, man. For some reason, it logged me out. And I don't know how the heck that happened. So weird. Okay. Here we go. Let's do a little howdy, folks. Good seeing you. Reckon that. Okay, pick up some steam, you know? Pick up some steam here in the near future. Yeah, let me know if you're a turner. That's also something that I'm always interested in knowing a little bit more about. Okay. There we go. OBS is Gucci now. How you doing, Code? Good to see you. Haven't seen you here before, or at least in chat. How you doing this fine day? Thursday. Yeah. Let's go ahead and hop over to the lathe here, where I reckon I'm just gonna go ahead and get the party started, you know. Wait for some people to come on in, I reckon. Whoops. There we go. There we go. All righty. But yeah, we are good now. One of the things that I wanted to do with this thing, man, is I wanted to create a little bit more space. So now that I have the camera up top, it's up here now. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And then also, this camera won't be looking at my hindquarters, at least the way that it was before. It'll be more, I guess, from the side at least. Yeah, that'll be good. But yes, there. Cool. How's that? We're here. Got a test. I think we're good. Little cable management. I think we're good here. Move that. Cool. All right. We're going to continue working on what we were working on yesterday, which are these pretty darn cool blanks here. They're Arctic. Polar lights. I keep wanting to say Arctic lights. Polar lights. Sorry. The color designer is over there. So he's always there to keep me on track. Right. That's pretty good. Got a couple interesting ones that we're going to be working on today as well, so that'll be pretty fun. I mean, we'll have obviously the standard ones, but also have a couple that are a little non-standard. And I think we're going to be going for like, let me get an idea of how many we're going to actually turn in. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, about maybe 20 or so. That'll be pretty good. That'll be pretty good. But yeah, get some of this going. Hmm. Okay, get Morty turned on here. All right. Uh-oh. Keep an eye on that. Could you not see it? Like, why is it here? Come on. Yes. There we go. Almost there with this thing. Yes. Man, they do kind of look boring, but good thing they'll get nicer as they get shinier. Whoop. Get nicer. Oh, new camera setup. Still trying to figure out my positionings. That one's a little close. I'm gonna go two. That's fine. Leave it alone. Let's try it out for a little bit and see how it goes. Sorry. Carbide. Here we go. Here we go. So these particular carbides fit on the EasyWood tools. EasyWood probably doesn't like that though. We've been working on here. I had to get this little teeny tiny piece swapped. This is the cutting edge here. It's a rounded carbide. I believe it's 12 mil, 12.5, so about a half inch, something like that. Sure. 17. Let's do not disturb. Okay. Good. 17. When I replace the carbide, I got to figure out like a sweet spot of how much pressure to put on, the angle to put on, as to make nice smooth cuts. But once I do this one though, I'm gonna do release the ring on the captive ring. Well, that'll be cool. The blanket's pretty old blanket we got, but it was a hybrid. And it being old, I mean, obviously, doesn't really make that much of a difference. But we'll see in a minute. And made out of aluminite and a coral piece. I believe I've actually got another one. It's about 1.5 inches in diameter, so it's a lot bigger. That one's going to probably end up being like a bottle. I appreciate that. It's a little intentional, but it's hard to make it so. Let's tilt it up. There we go. We'll keep the background noise going, and we will take a look at it. So the filters. Hey, Ab, will you listen to my stream? All right. So it might be the noise gate or the noise suppression. I don't know. All right. Let's see what that's like with no choice. Yes. Robot-y? I don't want to be robot-y. We gotta change some stuff. So, open, close. Let's see, opening and closing. I have a Hollyland as well, but when all the things are going, it is really tough to figure out one out. All right, I took the noise gate away completely. Well, that's what it sounds like when it's off. I don't know. Hey, I appreciate it. Well, I'm not getting in. What? So we're not getting anything? How about now? Change some of the compressor. But yeah, I know the people certainly do like the noise. righty. Give that a shot. It doesn't sound like it's really picking up anything until I begin speaking, which is actually the goal initially. But let's see. Not that. I don't think I've ever used the software for Hollywood. I've only used the one in OBS. Yeah, little yellow button. But yeah, it's like the noise canceling or not. Let's see. Oh man, there it is. Okay. All right, let me know how it sounds. That might be better. Let's see. Well, let's see. Are you a turner as well? Oh, okay. Well, let me address that. It's not going high. It should be going higher, I thought. But it doesn't seem to be. Yep. Trying. Okay. Looks like it is all right. Turner been making a lot of changes with cameras, mics, all that. Nice. Yes, it might, yeah. But they were getting worse. Yeah. Okay, well, how about now? You did put the noise canceling back on. Oh, what? Is it loud? Well, that's not good either. Okay. Let's see. Maybe with all my other settings, I had to leave it at the Yeah. Oh. Well, we'll give it a shot. Hopefully it's not too roboto sounding. So, what do you typically turn? Yeah, what do you typically turn? You're looking at what I primarily turn. But I often like making pins and designing pins, around different ink refills, around nibs, and stuff like that. My biggest stream the other day was I had like 22 on one and 7 on another. 1,000 views. So that was pretty wild. Let's see. Some diamond pins from wood. Lots of tops. Right on. The tops are a pretty good thing. I haven't actually made any tops, I don't think. No, I haven't made any tops. $700 videos. That's crazy, man. How long has that taken you? Or woman. Man or woman. That's crazy. That's a lot. What are we looking at here? Not much time for intricate projects since 2020. Ooh, that's a while. That's quite a while. I used to work half the year. So I guess with that, I guess I had an advantage in some cases when it comes to having, I guess, the freedom to make mistakes. But this is my full-time gig. I turn. And there's a lot of good things to make if you wanted to make a business out of it. I'll have to go take a look at your videos. Cool. Ooh. Is this the one that you stream on as well as post all your videos on? What's up, Kev? Good to see you, man. Got a new camera setup configuration. The cameras are the same though. Just put them differently. Messed around a little bit with the sound, so I don't know if you're going to be able to hear some ASMR or just loud noises. We'll have to see. Well, that's good. You actually hear some of the background machines. They're not coming in tinny at all. I'm looking at another camera though. I'm looking at the Osbot. I think the Osbot 2, maybe even the light one. Yes. Yeah, but what do you think about that, Kev? Too much machine now? I might be able to. I don't know. Probably just have to spend some quality time with it. Uh-oh. Hat's in the way. Yes. You stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Nice. And not this Friday. Okay. So 8 p.m. What time zone? Oh, never mind. Sorry. It says it in there already. Well, that's cool. What type of stuff do you normally stream? Yeah. What is it that you stream? Alrighty. Now time to break one of the captive rings here. Let's see.
These glow, by the way, and they're translucent on one side. So that's pretty cool. They'll look very shiny. Let's see. We gotta get the captive ring off. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Gotta back her off just a little bit more. So, might look a little weird, but captive ring, right? And then we have the one side that's got the red mallee burl, and then it's got the resin on the other side. And the... Oh, there we are. Nope. I guess I don't have that one anymore. I have one similar to it. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pop this free. I'm gonna actually flip it around. There we go. And we're spinning straight. All right. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh yeah, she did. Abby made it. I guess I gotta pop the lid off, you know? Gonna keep popping in the frame like that. Yesterday was going to be a stream day, but my sister had her baby, and so we went to the hospital instead. There we go. Oh yeah, everybody's healthy. I should have completed that thought, shouldn't I? Thank you for asking. Everybody's happy, good. Baby was a chunky monkey. Let's see, I think the baby was like 10 pounds, something ounces. 10.2. All right, so that's where the ring came from. Now, Abby's going to spend a little bit of time to sand and polish under this ring so it'll move nice and easy. But yeah, this is looking pretty cool. Release. See, you don't want to catch them like that. That's not cool. So it'll get smoothed out and then it won't have anything to catch them. So we'll take a look at that here in a little bit. Yeah, they're good to go. We'll probably be out today. Bailey, I do have a website for my pens. It's Maverick Pens. And then for these, they're on a different one on Etsy called Butterfly Effect Wares. Let's see, is this a 4-bumper? Yeah. But yeah, I probably should have a more probably should have something a little different, or in addition to something like that. Which I guess currently I don't, but trying to figure out what exactly it's going to be. Just thinking about the Facebook group. Also, when I was looking for it, there's already a Maverick Workshop Facebook group. And the person, I think his name is Greg, maybe. But he makes EDC beads. So I'm not sponsored or affiliated or anything with him. But yeah, if you type in Maverick Workshop into Google, you might come up with his website. So. And then there's also another Maverick Workshop on YouTube, I believe. But there's only one video. Oh yeah. Well, the YouTube or the well, the Instagram too. I think there's a Maverick Workshop. Then there's also Maverick Abrasives, which, you know, I probably could work with them, you know. Maybe I should, but again, not that either. There's a lot of Maverick stuff out there, I guess. There's only one me, dang it. So. I mean, that dude is also like a Oakley, used to work as an Oakley watch engineer, which is pretty cool. I'll have to reach out to him. Be like, hey, what's up? So, gotta do that. Yeah. He helped design them. Yeah. Only one you? Yeah. Heck yeah. Well, I mean, not the machine. The machine. Did you see the owl that I showed on my my community tab? I went for a hike and I took my dog, and there was an owl that was like right there on the trail in one of the trees, like along the path, and it was crazy because I was looking out and around because we had seen coyotes already on our hike. So I was keeping an eye like out on the horizon, not up in the trees. But yeah, I ended up like running into that owl like 3 or 4 different times. It's kind of funny. That other video of the first skydive, yeah, I made that, or I unlisted that video. Yeah, I unlisted it. I'll probably throw the link in there because it's very unrelated to pin turning. So. But funny thing about that is that it's on a CD or a DVD, I guess. So I had to whip out the old laptop. The only computer I've got that's got a disk drive. So a little weird. Forgot how long this took to spin up and actually work. But at least it's not a 3.5-inch floppy. I saw something pretty funny, is that the 3.5-inch floppy is so iconic that it is now the universal symbol for like saving a file. But some people, when they use it, they won't even really know what a 3.5-inch floppy is. So they'll just be like, yeah, click that save button. It's not a floppy disk to them. It's just, I don't know, kind of one of those weird things that you don't think about until it comes up. Like, there was a time hashtags were like that. Like, what do you mean a hashtag? What the heck does that mean? When everybody was like, hashtag this, hashtag that, hashtag whatever. Like, it's the pound sign. Why do you use that? I mean, if you don't know, how would you know? I guess it's a strange one, you know. Yeah, I reckon a little nostalgia yesterday from my kind of like my little Star Wars intro thing where the scrolling text. Yes, got the idea of ordering the Ozbot, which is a webcam that it'll be over here, but it'll be able to like move around with me and keep like a specific depth field of view or whatever. So hopefully, hopefully it'll be good. So if you were interested in an Ozbot, I think that they're actually on sale right now. And then also take a look at some of the other ones, because some of them are also pretty neat to where they'll the camera itself won't move or pivot or tilt or anything like that, but it will actually it'll like find a focal reference point inside of basically its window and then try to zoom into that. So you have like something that's pretty large, but it'll try to focus on like a small spot and make that the full size. Yeah, that makes sense. But you just have to see. So all right, Kev. So, sorry, this thing is inverted backwards and all kinds of stuff. Okay, so check this out. I made basically a little purple heart, little thingy here. Made a little, basically a purple heart washer that I was thinking about using as a finial on, not a finial, but an accent ring on the top of those other pins that I was working on, the wooden ones. But have you got big plans today or this weekend or anything like that, man? It's getting close to the Turner's Expo. Pretty excited about that. The intro. I try to have fun where I can. You talking about the accent ring? Uh-oh. Well, that's pretty awesome, man. Vinny! I am making a diamond painting pin. I have been working on these for a little bit now. Yeah, turning a diamond painting pin. I think I'm gonna have to maybe move the can just a tiny bit over that way a little bit. Just a little bit. Uh-oh. Come on. Everything being inverted is terrible. All right. That's good. Crap. Just a moment. Vinny, yes, working on a diamond painting pin. I got a different camera configuration. I'm not quite as awesome sauce when it comes to the camera setup as Ben here, but yeah, good to see you, Ben. How are you doing today, sir? I've got the Ozbot on my list of things to purchase in the near future. What do you think about that? Alrighty. That is the last for those sizes. Holy guacamole. I've heard PTZ a couple times now. What does that mean? Like the Ozbot's got that as well, but I'm not sure what that actually means. Is it something tracking zone? When you have a problem, you buy your way out. Ugh. Man, I do like the opposite. I'll solve the problem with minimalist and then creating a bigger problem that I can solve, I guess, like that sometimes too. Alrighty. Ah, pan tilt zoom, okay. Yes. Well, that's on my my radar, or on my radar, I guess. That's a good enough word. Great. Not much of an I can find. Yeah. Well, I would say that let's see. Diamond painting is probably a pretty small one for sure. But on the other hand, you know, there's quite a few people. So it depends. You want to be careful with like overproduction, I would say. That's kind of been our balancing act. So balancing that, and so you got the demand aspect, and then come on now. And then the other thing I was working. The other thing that we're working on is working on like a different project. So some crochet hooks. 16. I don't know why people like this one. I don't know. It's neat. It's neat. It's probably one of my least ergonomic that I think about. That I think. Maybe not. See, we were thinking, well, I was thinking about that, and yeah, kind of moving around and stuff, but also like being able for the camera to spin all the way around and be able to look the other direction where Abby is. And then I also moved this camera a little bit forward so you're not looking at my hindquarters anymore. So that just seemed like the right thing to do. Making me look fat. Come on, jacket. Let's see, other than that, cam's optical zoom, yeah. Yes, that's what I'm thinking anyways right now. I think well, one of them is about $100 that has the PTZ capability, which is a pretty cool, pretty low price too, because they're trying to phase out and probably, but yeah. Not sponsored. I don't know if it matters to say that or not. I won't buy GoPros again, ever. Because I got one, and the goal was to use it while we were at Disney, and I wasn't really able to use it like hardly at all. And then when I tried to use it in the workshop, it was overheating because it had the studio thingy, the studio hookup, so you could bypass the battery. That was just a way to bypass the battery and have it be a webcam. Yep, won't do that. I mean, I like the idea of GoPro, and it's good, but I would. It's not for me. Not for me. I've had a couple of them, but I don't foresee another one. Let's see. Hey, Sean. Did I already say hey? Well, hey again if you replace your GoPros. Yeah. Let me get the quality. Yep. I mean, 1080 is satisfactory for me. 1080 at 60 frames. One of the other cams that I was looking at is 1080, but it's also got 100 FPS, which I guess is good for slow motion, but you know, when I'm turning, it almost feels like some stuff is in slow motion already. So I don't want to emphasize that anymore. The DJI Pocket. I have looked at that as well, but I don't want to have to hold it. And I like the idea of having like a turret where this camera is right here, so I could like go over here on well, you can't even see, but over here where my stuff is, and then my bandsaws are over there, and then Abby's over on that side, so we can spin through 60. That'd be pretty dope too. Nah. I don't think 4K. I don't think my PC could handle doing anything with that, really. My inside computer could, but my outside computer, no. You can lock it on, huh. Interesting. Yeah, good turnout. Good turnout. Hope everybody's doing well today. This is another day in the office for me. Let's see. Small and underwhelming. Story of my life, Ben. Just kidding. But I don't know. It's hard because you can't really see them in person. Yeah. Anyway, y'all got like stock invested in those or what? Inside computer, we not playing WoW. Yeah, we are. It just been, well, you know how it is when you start something else up. Takes a little bit, get that traction, and then it goes from there. So once we stabilize there, I'll be able to start spinning another plate. But yeah, apparently the new drop hit, or new expansion hit, which is pretty cool. I think it's the Goblin Town now, where you can drive a car, but I haven't tried it. Been trying to create more value for my viewers. But yeah, thinking about some of the things that Sean had mentioned about a workshop on Monday, where it'd be pretty cool to just do a straight up, just select a project, and then that's what I'm doing. It's like right now, it's more of a production style, and that could be nice for like watching. Like I like watching it when I'm editing. I'll sometimes zone out and watch it. So I'm gonna have to find maybe somebody that can edit. But yeah. The gimbal's great. 2070. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I have. I have a 1050 Ti graphics card in that, and this computer that's running this is like, I don't know, 12, 15 years old, something like that. I have to make a video on how I mount the blanks. You mean these? Well, when I first started, I didn't know these things existed. These metal pieces. But these bushings are awesome. So I get these bushings from Brian Nikitas, the TBC bushings guy that you've seen, I'm sure. He comes in every once in a while and hangs out. But yeah, he's the one that makes those, and we use the heck out of them. Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. I can't wait to meet him. I'll be meeting him in person when I go to Virginia. It also reminds me, I got to go get my bike this weekend from the shop. That's how I'm getting there. Right on, Ben. We'll see you around, man. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. But yeah, back to the other thing. I just thought it would be pretty cool to have something like that. Like Monday is a designated day where it's going to be, well, I have to drill no matter what, but we're going to have a pin making sesh as well. But there's a little bit more coordination that I still have to iron out, so we can have it like, all the way to the end, to where you can see what it's like at the end. It doesn't feel good when you make it to the end of something and you don't get to see what's been worked on the whole time. I don't know. It just kind of feels, a little weird. But, also, thinking about it, it's one of those things too that I'm not really trying to sell you anything. You need that. I showed you my drill bit set, didn't I? I think it was like 45 bucks. And it had 115 different drill bits. But yeah, I use those basically as my finder of what size I want to use for the different projects. You ordered a lot from Victory. I'll be honest. I have not spent a big amount of money on a single set of drill bits. So there is that. Oh, it's a little better. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah. You sell them individually, yeah, or they sell them individually. That is convenient, I will say. It is fun, nice that they do that. I was thinking like of the logistics of that, and it doesn't really seem like, unless you have an existing like shipping team in place. Well, I guess that could be a conversation for another time. Never mind. But yeah, it is really nice that companies do that. Kevin, I got like a lane, I got like a lane that I want to be in for the live streams, and then I've got a different lane that, I mean, obviously they'll overlap because it's just me, and I got 100 million ideas all the time that, well, and not enough time to do them. So, but anyway, just thinking about it from a way of like having a little think tank kind of thing, Does that be cool? I'd like a little think tank. The other thing I was thinking about is, you're the average of the people that you surround yourself with. Now, obviously, you have to work with those people and stuff for it to actually have an effect. At least in my mind, it does. You have to interact and whatnot. But it's one of those things. It's like, I was thinking, if your friends that you spend the majority of your time with, or you associate yourself with, if they're constantly pushing the limits of stuff, it makes you feel like you need to also push the limits of stuff, which is kind of the people that I need to probably put myself around. So thinking about that, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do that type of thing. So, and I know it might sound silly, but really the things that I would like to be able to talk about is the ways that you can do different things and how you can use that type of stuff and execute that type of stuff in order to have a fruitful endeavor, you know. So with that, shameless plug here, I guess. I did start a Patreon, but I still have things that I've got. Well, I'd say that it's not bad right now. But I was just thinking, like, what would that value be? What would I want to see in something like that if I was, you know, at an earlier stage of getting my turning journey begun? So I've had the whole idea of like, I got to start that all over again. Not like start everything all over again, but you know, go all the way back to the beginning to where it's like, here's the lathe that you could use, or you know, I think one of my biggest problems with that is I don't know really how that video would look, because I mean, I'm not really gung-ho for any specific brand of most things. I think is a good way to say that. There are some things, but this carbide works as good as the other carbide. But the size of the handle is just like perfect. And I don't want to make another handle because, well, I don't need to because it makes the same size every time. So that's one of those things that's like, I don't know. But my intent is to offer more value than, well, just offer more value. But yeah, it's still a work in progress. At least for now. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. Anyway, I guess that was just a little ramble, a little foreshadowing. This turning's fun, right? And if I'm not turning, I'm not creating any product or anything like that, so. And then the other thing about that is some of the things will be like specifically for makers, and yeah. Well, I guess most of it really. Heck yeah, good luck. Let's see. Hmm. Going for round ends, yeah. Hmm. Looking good. Wonder if I should raise that higher. Yes, probably should. That might make it a little better, huh? Pardon my reach. Uh-oh. Well, there's my stuff over there. There we go. A little higher. We'll tilt it down. Like that. Hey, that's not bad, huh? That's a little better. Yeah. Sent some photos. Right on, man. I will have to take a look at those in a little bit. Hmm. Okay. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's see what you got, Sean. Sneak a peek. See what we got. Let's see. Might have to look at my other email. But yeah, what were they? What were they? Oh, cool. That'll be cool. Alrighty. Let's see. Apple changed their email stuff, so it looks weird. There we go. Okay, we see him. We see him. The blue ones are pretty cool. Yeah, when you do squares, man, it really does. It gives it a very different effect, and I do like it. Good stuff, man. Yeah, it does take a little bit more resin, but gives it a different look, a little more depth, a little poignance effect. Really cool. Let's see, almost there with this one. Let's see. So are those going to go up on your site here when you get started up? Nice. Good deal. You pumped and excited for it? That's awesome. I'm sure that you'll be fantastic. As long as you stay persistent, consistent, and are willing to suffer a whole lot, you'll be successful. I believe in you. That is a 9er. just kidding. Let me get some inventory up. Yeah, I hear you. So not going to do much custom work. How much inventory are you intending to have? Oh man, getting fancy. There's a there are some good things, good what is it? There are some good settings to be aware of on a phone if you were to do it on your phone. Because the camera on a phone is really good. It just takes a little bit of refining when if you don't have like the correct lighting and all that jazz. Like I try to have good enough light in the garage here, the workshop, but not always the best. But that's okay. It is what it is. I'm thinking about 5 more choices. Right on. Keep an eye out and see how everything goes. It'll be interesting to see how it all goes. You come up with a different name? That's all right. It'll come to you. When I got things like that, I'll just write it on the board or have it somewhere where I see it. There we go. Gnome blanks, huh? I like gnomes. Let's see. Did she? I think she took the captive ring inside. That's okay. What are gnomes to you, I guess? But yeah, I suppose that could work. Clever. It sounds long. It sounds long to me. But if you like it, I'd go for it. I'm not necessarily your target. You know what I mean? Catchy names? Yeah. Well, what theme do you like? You a happy person? You a nerdy person? I don't know. Could be spin-offs of that or... yeah, 13? Yes. But yeah. Might take a while. But I think I'd have to learn a little bit more about you, I think, for me to, you know, have a clever name. Right now is the sweet spot with this carbide. It's not too sharp or too dull. So it's a real joy to use when it's the first. There you go. Mac as your last name, right on. We used to have like call signs and we call them op initials or operator initials that we went by. How was L Dub? L Dub. That's one of my well, in the military, I guess that's what it was. 4 Lima whiskey. Coming up with names can be really challenging. The crazy thing too is what somebody else sees could be totally different than what it is that you see. When you look at like something and you're like, all right, well, what do you call that? You're like, I'm gonna call this whatever, and then so kind of interesting, I guess, from that frame of reference. There we go. They end up nicer too for Abby to sand. But what was your finishing for that pen? What was the finishing process that you ended up using? Using magic juice. Yeah. Good choice. Good choice. A little biased, though. All right. What tool can you not live without in the workshop, other than the lathe? Or if you're not a turner, you know, obviously choose something different. I think my favorite turning tool is a round carbide. Adam, how you doing? Okay. So we got favorite turning tool, favorite pin kit, and favorite pin brand. I got some questions. So we'll start with the last one. We'll start with last things first. So your favorite pin brand, other than Maverick pins, of course. And butterfly effectors. Yeah, favorite pin brand. And I'm talking like big manufacturer kind of pins. So, you know, it can only be something that I have, you know, gotten up into this point kind of thing. So my favorite pin brand is Kaweco. Kaweco. Favorite pin brand is Kaweco. That's also why I have to get another camera. This is on here. But I appreciate you, Sean. I'm a big fan of Locos. And Fisher. So I was learning a little bit about nibs yesterday. Yesterday morning, I was reading articles about fountain pen nibs and where the companies get their nibs, and it's a pretty straightforward answer for the most part. It's, from my understanding, it's Jowo, Bach, or Schmidt, and different companies have different, I guess, specifics when it comes to those nibs, but it seems like the companies or brands are either making them in-house or they're Kaweco, or not Kaweco, Bach or Yovo or Jowo. Getting warm. Drop the jacket. Pilot gel. All right. Well, Japanese action. I think I mentioned it yesterday, but man, it was I didn't like the G2 pins, but it ended up being partially because of the paper. I didn't like the paper that I was using. So having the different paper kind of made a significant difference. Alrighty, just a moment. I'm gonna put this one there, do a little quick cleanup, drop the jacket. So just a moment. There we go. Alrighty. Just a moment. Alrighty, and we're back, ready for some more action. Sorry about that. It's getting warm. Had to tone it down a little bit. And clean up, you know. Also good. This is one. A Juan. Yeah, sure is. Have you made a pilot gel pen? The weird thing is about the pilot gel pen is that it'll leak if you do like a threaded cap. If you don't have a little bit of space in there for the air to escape when you cap it. Otherwise, it'll create a little pressure, push the ball reservoir down into the ink chamber, and then the ink can leak out. So a little thing like that, kind of crazy. Let's see, this one is a little bit more here. Numbers are good. Stats are good. Oh. Yeah, I got a small pilot gel pen too. There we go. And the goal is to, deconstruct it and build a pen around that. I guess that's kind of the thing that I like to do. I like to take it apart and then put it back together in a different way, or find a different way to do something, stuff like that.
putting in. Is
Whoops. Johnny, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Yes. That's what it is, my man. Well, at least that's the target, I guess. Yeah, man. How about you? You on your break? Lunch break? There we go. We're back. All right. There we go. Yep, we're good. We're back. Ready for some more action. Thank you for letting me know. There we are. But yeah, I don't know what's on the menu for dinner tonight here, but you know that sounds pretty good. Yeah, all right with that. Hmm. We'll get you through the rest of the day. I hear it. I hear you. I went to breakfast this morning. Really early. This is a new place that opened up near us. Crap, is that 6? 8. Oh god. um. Yep. I am a Jonathan too. But I go by John. Usually. Unless it's a bad thing. Then my wife will let me know. Yeah. How much longer do you have in your day, sir? And then you got plans for when you get home? Man. Whew. Right on. Heck yeah, man. Now, I don't remember. Did you say that you had a lathe or not? Or you turned a long time ago and you're interested in getting back into it? OB Shine. I don't think I have any of that. OB Shine. I've heard of it. How many steps is it, or is there just one? And you can do that one multiple times. Oh man, made some NFL Sierra pins. Wires are backing out. Dang. Multiple layers, right on. Do you primarily turn wood or resin, or what is your preferred material? Yeah. I always think that I want to turn wood, and then I turn it, and I'm like, that's why I don't do it. But then on the other hand, I'm like, you know what? I need to turn wood more so I can get better at it. What are we gonna do after we're done with these? Man. All right, if you didn't have to work, what would you do? Oh, you got a negative rake? Right on. I still haven't tried a negative rake. They weren't out, from my understanding, at least the carbide variation of them. Yeah, more time in the shop. Heck yeah. You like the idea of making stuff or what? Or selling stuff? Or designing stuff? Yeah, the carbide. Trying to sell, I hear you. Yeah. It can be really challenging. Do you have an existing place you're selling, or word of mouth right now, or? Oh, cool. eBay and a little boutique shop. That's fun. So if you, I guess, if you wanted to be like a turning business, or you're trying to fuel your workshop time, or what? Okay. Well, right on, man. I appreciate chatting with you. It's good seeing you. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Just a cool 3.5 to go. You have a website and trying to get people to go to it? Well, right on, man. We could probably chat a little bit more about that if you'd like. But heck yeah, awesome. Five. Alrighty, still working on some of these. Got a few more, couple, two, three. We are cruising right along. Oh. Whoops. Sorry. Modify this shape a little bit. Hey. You okay? Doing work? Luna, come here. Come. Oh, nope. Not interested. Little baby dog. Not like the lathe running. Well, we got to try the try out the different cam and see how easy it is to move. So when we want to sit down on these little bricks. Oh. Boom. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's go ahead and yeah, we're good. We're cruising right along. Sitting real good. Let's see. I'll get this one set. And we'll check. Check this out. Will you hit Morty? Thank you. Okay. Let's see. You want to come over? You want to come over? See how this works out? Almost. That's pretty nice, huh? Pretty good. It's so dark.
Hi, John.
Okay. You wanna have a seat? Ah. Why? So you can talk.
What am I talking about?
The things that you've been working on.
Well, I can't because I can't reach them.
What?
I can't reach them. They're all the way over there.
Now you got that
Ooh,
new cam view over here.
I don't like the new cam view.
What?
I don't like the new cam view. Because I'm looking over there.
Well, don't look over there.
I
Look
have
over there.
to. I have to look at the words. The chat. What's this? Oh, no. It's backwards.
Anything else? I almost kind of see them glowing right there.
Shiny. Yeah, so these are polar lights that John keeps messing up the name and calling them something else. And they've got glow in the dark. They're sparkly and very shiny now. I still have a whole bunch to do though. Lots of sanding. What do they say here about that? just watching John type. We could talk about how I can just send everything to you ship. I don't know about that. Maybe. John's been talking about that for some stuff of having maybe like guest turner section or something. Thank you. I'm getting used to it still. But yeah. Are we taking my bucket? I'm still over there sanding. Sanding and sanding and sanding. And now he can't see me because John messed up the camera.
No, I did. It's just a little. Sit.
Yeah, something like that. Something like a co-op area. Thank you so much. Yeah, these I don't like it. Sorry, John changed all the cameras.
It's nice.
It's not right. Wrong. But yes, I do all of our blank making around here. We typically do a new colorway, which is what I call them, every week. Yeah. And we do about 50-ish blanks, which turn mostly into diamond painting pens, which is what John's been turning today. But we also do fountain pens and stuff like that. Hey, Kevin. We have not played WoW in a while. There's a new patch out with a new place, but man, between like being sick for a while and like being in the hospital for a little bit, I just have not had the energy to do that and yell at John in a game and in real life. So yeah, we're still working through all that stuff. But yeah, anyway, fountain pens, other type of pens, mostly diamond painting pens with pretty colors. I'm in charge of pretty colors and I'm in charge of making them shiny. So those are my jobs, as well as pretty much everything else. But John does the streaming and the turning. Don't tell him I said that though. Hurts his feelings. But yeah, John moved our cameras around, which I'm sure you've seen a little bit from view. You'll have to tell him if you guys like it, because I've already told him I don't like it. He doesn't listen to me, so tell him. Tell him if you like it or not. We moved the big camera, which normally sits further over here. So like when I'm looking at the chat, it's like I'm looking at you guys. Turn up the volume. Is that better at all? John messed with the mics earlier because I guess with the lathe and the dust collection running, it was not picking up his voice right. So now he done messed it all up. So I turned it up. I don't know if that fixes it. Oh, good. Need time to adjust. Yeah. You think about it. Let him know about the cameras. I don't know if he was talking about, we're talking about getting another, like a third camera to set up so that he can put this camera back. Because it's like my spot. If he wants me to come hang out with anybody, then I need my spot to sit here. And this is too close to the lathe, because if he was like behind me turning stuff, he'd be touching me with his butt, and I don't want that. But yeah, between the mics and figuring out the cameras, he's trying to, make sure everything looks good. It's better. I thought it was good, but what do I know? Apparently, not much. What are you guys up to? Having a good week so far? We got to go yesterday and meet our brand new nephew who's 5 hours old and so cute. So that was pretty exciting. Yes, thank you, Kevin. Kevin enjoys me and John yelling at each other, but really it's not John. It's just me yelling at him for doing things wrong. That's how video games work when we're playing them together. Mostly me fussing at him, which Kevin finds hilarious. But yeah, he's on, what is it, on Twitch? It's Disco Maverick, I think, is what he made the Twitch. Yeah, so we have 4 nieces already. One who is older than our daughter. She's 22, I think. And then our other 3 nieces are about the same ages of our daughters. They're 12 and 13. And there's 3 of them. So that's four nieces. This is our first nephew. And yeah, little baby. First little baby in a while. Since our kids are 10 and almost 12 now. It's been a while. Since we've got to play with little babies. So that was fun. Good to see him yesterday. It's John's sister's baby. Neither of my siblings have kids yet. They're supposed to tell you how they like the cameras. I turned up the sound on the Hollyland to max because they said that it was too quiet. And that helped.
Okay.
Spoiling in his future. Yes, he is the first boy on John's side of the family since John. So it's a big deal to everybody. Very, very exciting. Our kids are fun, but babies are different. You know, our kids are way fun. We enjoy doing stuff with our kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are absolutely going to be built-in babysitters. I had cousins about the similar age gap where I was like almost a teen when they were born. So I did a lot of babysitting for my cousins, and I'm sure in a few years the girls will be great babysitters. See, he has the volume max on his phone. When I was watching John's stream earlier, when I wasn't sitting here, when I was like over there, it was hard to hear. He messed with all the settings. They are good kids. They're not coming with us to any of the shows this year. They came with us last year to the last 2 years to Orlando, but with our older daughter being in middle school now, we got in trouble from the school for having her out for too long. So we gotta wait a little while before we can bring them for that again. And then we talked about it for DC because they've never been to DC, and that would be fun to do all of the monuments and stuff. But DC's just crazy. Like, it's just so many people, and we'd have to definitely get 2 tables because 4 people will not fit behind one of those tables there. They're too packed together. Yeah, Stella, our younger daughter, is the salesperson. She wasn't even selling anything, but she went around and talked to everybody there and came back with like a whole pile of stuff. San Fran. I booked the hotel, so I got a room at the Westin, and I don't have a table, but someone offered to let me share with him. So I haven't asked again yet since he offered or said anything else, because I was waiting to see if potentially we'd get a table, but likely it'll just be me again, and I'll be sharing with maybe Bart from Zodiac and Company, and he's local to us too. Yeah, he's a good guy. So I was lucky I got to sit with Jonathan Brooks last year, which was very interesting. I learned a lot from him because he's such a nice guy, and he's very, he's like one of the most well-known names in the fountain pen community, and blanks. Like, that's his whole thing. He's very talented. And he is just the nicest, most humble person. So I helped him at his table, and he let me sell some of our pens while I was sitting there. But it did confuse people that he's Carolina Pen Company, but we're also from the Carolinas. He's from South Carolina, we're in North Carolina. But yeah, awesome. So I love them. I talked to them a minute at the LA Pen Show. To Jonathan Brooks or to Bart. There's a lot of people. Lots of great people. We really enjoy getting to do stuff with all the makers. I got lucky last year at San Fran and got dragged along to all of the stuff. Okay, Zodiac, yeah. He's a nice guy. He's funny. But he has offered to let me sit with him, so we'll see if I take him up on it. It was a very fun show. I enjoyed San Francisco a lot. I really wanted John to get to go, but my plan, if it's just me again this year, which does work a little better because our kids are in school at that point, so John will be home with the kids. But if I didn't stay through the whole show last year. I flew back on Sunday because the kids started school on Monday and I didn't want to miss it because they're still young enough that that's like a big deal, you know. And this year, because it's a different week, I'll be able to stay the entire show and hopefully be able to put my name on the list, like higher up on the list for the next year. So that's my plan, I think. So I'm going to wait a little bit for tickets, or, you know, put them in my watch list for tickets from Charlotte to San Francisco. But yeah, cool hotels too. Where the actual show is, it's in the Westin, and then there's an A-loft across a parking lot. So they have lots of rooms. I don't know if there's still rooms available, but they fill up pretty fast because it's a pretty busy show too. You're staying Friday to Sunday. Right now, I've got the hotel booked Thursday and then leave on Monday. So go the night before. Yeah, but it's a busy show. It's a fun one. It's a whole different crowd than like over here where we are in the East Coast crowd for like DC and stuff, and like a different set of international vendors, which is pretty cool. You're at the Westin too. I went into both hotels because the A-loft has a bigger like bar and kind of open seating area in the lobby. And so apparently a lot of people go and hang out there, you know, after the show, because the lobby of the Westin is a lot smaller. But for vendors anyways, like all the stuff is there. That's where the show is at Westin. But I know lots of people stayed in the A-loft as well. Westin was nice. That's where I stayed last year, but I had to pay full price for my ticket because we decided so last minute. So it was a bit pricier this year. I got the pin block show deal. But and let's see, yeah, there was restaurants that were fairly close. You know, I didn't drive because I flew, so I hitched rides with people, or we took a lot of Ubers to restaurants and stuff around. And there's a Starbucks in the Westin lobby, so that works too. But yeah, that's exciting. Hopefully I'll be able to go. That's the plan right now anyways, so that I can meet you guys. And for anybody else, we are also going to be at the DC Pin Show, which is in August or July. I think it's end of July to beginning of August. And then San Francisco is like end of August, beginning of September. And then Orlando is a couple weeks into September. So, well, there you go, Kevin. Maybe I'll bum rides from you to go get food and stuff. But yeah, so those are the shows that we're doing this year. At some point, we'd love to get to do, you know, a bigger variety of the shows, but the timing wise, like I know that you guys just were at the California Pin Show, which is outside of LA, I think. And that one's so weird for us time wise with having two kids in like elementary school and middle school. So, you know, so it goes for being parents, and you know, that just means that it's harder for us to get to some of the shows that are during the school year. But DC works great. They go and spend the week with my parents. And then we do kind of a mixed thing for Orlando since it's during school, but it's not that big a deal if they miss a couple days. I have a reserved seat. Nice. I appreciate that. But what else did we do? Yeah, I don't know. It was a fun show. It was very stationary-esque too. There were a lot of people that were not necessarily there for pens or fountain pens. There were a lot of like notebook people and people that have like planner stuff. And if you haven't met Mark from Rickshaw Bags, I don't know how much you know about rickshaw bags, but he is the sponsor of the San Francisco show, and he is so nice and works with a bunch of small businesses like ourselves and other pin makers with no minimum order quantity for getting custom pin cases and bags and stuff like that made. So he's an awesome guy. And last year they had bowls of fortune cookies when you walked in that were like fresh fortune cookies from Chinatown in San Francisco. And that was fun. We all grabbed them as you walked past because they were so good. You don't know anything about rickshaw bags, you should look into him because they're very cool. And he's a great guy, good business. And he wears his, when we met him in DC, he wears this name tag that says "Not Rick" because it's rickshaw bags, but you know, his name's Mark. But anyways, he's cool. He was a really nice guy. Fun to meet some of the other business owners and people that aren't necessarily pin makers, but kind of in a similar, I guess, field or community. But yeah, I need to at some point, or I would like to get nibs ground this year at one of the shows, probably in Orlando, since I think that's like the least busy of the ones that we go to. And Kirk has been there the last couple years that we've been there, so try him out. I've never gotten a nib ground before, and I would like to try, see how fancy it is. We tend to do a lot of shopping when we go to pin shows too, which we're gonna have to rein back, I think. But we got, it's fun to go and support other small businesses, you know. They appreciate it, even if we are spending all of our profits from the shows. We bought lots of notebooks. I was guilty of buying a bunch of inks. Nice, but I don't know. I gotta get back to sanding, John. You ready to get back to turning? Hey. He's right here, but not listening.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it up.
Okay.
You ready to turn?
Them? Not me. Talk to you later, Kevin, and anybody else who's there. I'm going to go back to sanding because I have a lot more to sand. Like a lot. A lot. Oops, I think I pressed a button. Bye.
Well, that's what happens. You spend all your time dilly-dallying, huh?
Who's dilly-dallying? You?
You just end up with so much more work. All right, let's zoom out a little. Whoop. Oh, there we go. Righty. I did play around a little bit with the sound, so it should sound better now. He's still got stuff he's looking for. There we go. Maybe he likes you. Okay. Well, maybe this cam will end up going back over there. My goodness. Trying to catch you slipping? Isn't that weird?
I think about it sometimes for like, way to go, you got one of the good guys. You know, like somebody that, I don't know. I think everybody makes a mistake at whatever it is that they're doing. Nobody's, everybody makes mistakes. But especially when you're looking for the mistakes or whatever, you're guaranteed to find them. You know what I mean? It's like anytime you're looking for something, you're going to find something that would talk about whatever it is, and you know, that'll be, you don't know till you try it. So yeah, I reckon. Alrighty. But yeah, what your favorite turning tool? That was one of the questions I had asked. And then the next one was your favorite pin kit. Let's see. People are trying to justify a job. Yeah. All right. No. There. Okay. But yeah, it is kind of crazy, isn't it? Some people, I don't know. That's a weird position to be in. Yeah. Believe it or not, there was a time when I was like looking back at the military. Like when you first leave the military, it's like a huge, overwhelming change that you go through. As far as like, I mean, you're not in the military anymore. Will you hit Morty, please? And it's just kind of crazy. The whole adapting element of that. Like there aren't really jobs that I could have done, really. I mean, I guess I could have been a paramedic, but I had to, or I would have had to go through a lot of different courses, or a couple different courses, so I could be state qualified as well, state certified. Because you get the national registry, and that is one of the things that you have to do or have to pass. But then once you pass that, then you take the state test. And the state tests are different. And as a paramedic, you're taking both practicals and written exams. And I was always not very good with written exams. But I was doing some other stuff in that time. I tried to keep my paramedic going. But ultimately, I just let the qualification fall. Every 2 years, you have to do a refresher. But you're also supposed to log like some practicals as well. And I didn't have any. Can't wait to try your new kits. The Apollo, is that the one that you're talking about? The Apollo and the something else? That's right. I still think it's her, but. Is that what that is? So, bullseye turning supply? Ah. Awesomeness. You got it picked out? Got the shape and everything that you're going to do? Pretty cool. Right. But yeah, that's an interesting thing that you have mentioned before, Sean. Because I have been thinking about that. Thinking about how to actually bring that online, kind of thing. Not like on the internet's online, but like bring it to life, kind of thing. But I got a couple ideas for that. But there will. I mean, one of the main things is if we are gonna do that, it'd have to be on par with what we're already doing, you know. Let's see. When Abby came over, you'd mentioned something like that, or about that rather. Yep. Is that a oh yeah or like a oh yeah? Is it a question or a statement? Yeah, I hear you. Did you ever turn those blanks, Lisa? Or cast the Operex noodles? It seems like it's been forever, at least for it. I started streaming in like September. I have to go back and look and see when I actually started streaming. One left, and need to pour the right on. I'll have blanks for a long time in some cases where I hadn't quite decided the right thing I want to do yet, so it's one of those things. Once I know what it's going to be for, I'll know. Or that won't happen at all, so then I'll just pour something. Oh man, no, you weren't. No, you weren't. Although I do have some blanks like that too. I've got some Brooks blanks. And I've had them for a couple years now. I'll probably just make them for something, I guess. I don't know. I don't know yet. Like I said, we'll get them and then just sit on them for a little while, and when you know, you'll know. Got some ideas, but none that I'm going to go forward with, at least right now. Yeah, finding a good balance of production, innovating, and hanging out with people on stream. It's a doozy, man. Good times. It's also a good time. Yeah, so well, yeah. Not even my blanket. Abby. Wow. Hey. How you doing? Having a good day? What is that? This is a diamond painting pin. So basically like an ergonomic art handle that you can put diamond painting tips into. But yes, these are handles for diamond painting pins. And how are you doing today? Love from North Malaysia.
Oh, that's cool. What time is it there? It's 1:42 p.m. Very cool. For stopping by and saying hello and everything. Are you a turner? $2:42 a.m. Wow. That's in over the last few days. This was when I was waking up. I've not been sleeping super great because I've got so many ideas that I just want to capture and then write down. And, yeah. So I've been waking up pretty darn early lately, unfortunately. You can't sleep? Yeah. That's a bummer. But, you know, at least you're here. Here, and I appreciate it. Yeah. We're turning Alumilite resin into a handle. Isn't it always crazy or interesting? Not even not. I guess it's not crazy. It's just it's so different. Like some things are just so different, but also some things are very, very much the same. Almost there. Hey, thank you. There you go. Yeah. We've got a couple other things that we're going to be doing today. Let's see. Is there rehearsal today? No? Okay. Whoa. Weird. It's a cool streak in there. Sorry, my wife is right over there behind the camera that's looking at me from over there. I hear ya. No worries, no worries. Let's see. 4 to go here. We can do it. Can do it.
Let's see. America, and we're out east in North Carolina. Yes. But yes, where we're from. It is. It is pretty nice. Oh, that should be pretty good. No, okay. Let's see. You know about the mountain? I do not. I do not. Is that what you're near, or you're going to summit that mountain? Is that on your bucket list of things to do? Let's see. This particular tool rest here, I guess I really thought. But this tool right here is too tall, unfortunately. It's a little too tall. At least for the tools that I need. Boom. Let's see now. Nice. Let's see. Hmm. See if that reveals itself. Once I get it all chopped out here. Talk about this that piece right there. That's actually a little sliver of another piece of resin that was from a previous batch. So, kind of interesting. that it shows up like that. But it'll probably get cut out. If not, then it doesn't. And then we'll cross that bridge when we get there. It's good. All right. A little of this. Down too much. Oh, there's that orange piece that just popped out. That's where it was. It's a little bit in that ring, so we're going to take that out. See where we are. We're getting there. A little bit more. And more. Little spot right there needs a little. Right, that's it. Yeah, that was it. Perfect. Go. Hmm. There we go. Now I got Kevin the supervisor. Good. Pretty good. Let's see. Okay. There you go. Little. There we go. There. Kevin. Good use for that magnet. Oh, let's see. Got to our kiddo. Sweet. Well, let's see. I got a few minutes. I got to sign off. Friends. Whoop. Now that I got Kevin back there. Let's see, Kevin. Right there. All right. Anyway, so that's fun. We'll have to take a look at this and see how everything was. Yeah. But let's see. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me and, you know, enjoying the craft. Maybe not quite as much as I do, but enjoying it nonetheless. Let's see. I've only got a few more of these that I'm going to do today, and then I've got to work on a video, work on some other fountain pens that are pretty well on their way. These right here. Ooh. They look blue and orange pretty much, but yeah, these are all pretty much ready for me to shape. They're all drilled and ready to shape. And then let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, that too. Ooh, got that too. But yeah, we got some more stuff to do, and we'll continue to do it for sure. But not today. Well, not to now. But yeah, I appreciate you hanging out, and I had a good time. If you could do me a solid and hit that thumbs up, I'd really appreciate that. Let's see. I think that's about it. Thank you very much. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.